Hopefully after a 6 stack, they actually let me kill something. Go see what areas we're into. It seems to be slowly grinding through all of the zones. I like this tune.
Hello?
Now we're in the tundra.
Yes, hello!
Okay.
Are you a hunter? A ranger? A force? Well, whatever. I'm not picky. Anyway, I asked around with the hunters and forces, and they said rangers just don't have enough firepower going for them.
Give them more guns.
And they're absolutely right. The foes we're fighting aren't exactly the one-shot, one-kill type.
Fair.
But I prefer it that way. That's the way it should be. I mean, they're enemies, right? I gotta make sure they suffer, and suffer, and suffer, and suffer.
Everybody on this ship needs therapy.
That's why I'm such a gun nut. Big guns, small guns, any and all guns.
I like that she rhymed
I
it.
don't play favorites, so long as they make things suffer. I notice you're recoiling. Was it something I said?
Okay then. Alright. Oh, a new face. I've met Zig, but I don't think I have his card. Wait, so we just did a bunch of stuff in March, now this is February? Whatever. Whatever.
Hey, how are things? Getting the hang of combat now?
I make everything explode.
What was your class again? Well, doesn't matter when you can be anything. It must be nice being able to change your photon class aptitude as it suits you.
Yes.
Say, what do I look like to you?
A goober.
Do I look like a hunter? And truth be told, my photon class aptitude skews ranger.
Okay.
I insisted on being a hunter anyway, but it ain't easy being a class you're not meant for. I admit, I kinda envy your sheer amount of options. But hey, no use whining about being a have-not. I'll keep doing what I can do. You say I could just go back to being a ranger? Yeah, sure could. But I wouldn't be able to protect some people if I did. It's gotta be hunter or bust for me.
I need HP buffs.
Man, why does it feel like all I ever do is gripe when I talk to you? Sorry about that.
Sorry you're a whiner.
It's strange though. How come it feels so right?
I'm chill. Now kiss. Not these two though. He needs to get out. She needs to get out. It's not good. It's not good. Don't romanticize terrible relationships. Just don't do it.
Oh, it's been quite some time.
He been hitting you?
Me? This is merely a scratch. It's nothing for you to concern yourself over. If you seek Master Gedemholt, he has already gone ahead. What about him?
Has he been hitting you?
You say that's a cruel way to treat a friend? What does that mean exactly? Are you mocking me?
If giving a shit about
I
you
would
means
never
mocking
presume
you.
to be Master Gedemholt's friend. Even suggesting such a thing is absurd.
Okay.
Excuse me. I've said too
But
much.
she's a bit of a creeper too.
Please forget all of this. Don't trouble yourself worrying about me. Proceed as normal.
Alright, I'm gonna stand here and hit more buttons. Oh, maybe it was supposed to be March 26th, not April. Or February
Wait!
26th.
Don't go! Hadrid! Damn it!
I guess we found him.
I have to hurry and catch him.
You need a little bit of resta?
You, don't get in my way. I don't need healing.
Nah, she's stubborn. Okay.
It's more important that I have to put an end to him. To Hadrid.
Thought that was gonna be the whole thing again too.
I lost my cool for a second there. I don't sense him in the surrounding area. Continuing the search here would be useless.
Okay.
I'm withdrawing.
See ya.
Excuse me.
We're gonna get your cool, slicey diceys. I like that. That's a good look. Sick tribal arm knife. Alrighty. Who's Sarah? Yeah. Just haven't encountered her yet. Thought I remember. That sounded safe.
You might be better off waiting a bit longer if you're going past here. Don't let me stop you, though. Don't worry, those are from Arcs. They'll get tired of it and leave any second now.
Okay.
I swear, that idiot doesn't know the meaning of the word restraint.
I love that. I love the, like, completely unnecessary necktie. That's a good look.
The noise has died down. It should be safe to go on now, I think.
Was this the same idiot from before, or...? That was the whole scene? Okay. Oh, I've heard mention of it. Yeah, they mentioned the Council of Six at the top of things. But didn't explain if they were a ruling body, or what. Advisory board.
Hey, Bonehead! Yeah, you there, the Bonehead! I'm bored, so talk to me!
I want that wand.
Have we met? I could swear we have. My memory's hazy, but meh, what do I care? The enemies around here? Oh, I blew them all up!
Oh, maybe that was her making
Blasted
explosion.
the lot of them
But then
to
she, I think
smithereens.
Sarah said a he. And
I ain't gonna stop there.
Whatever.
Nothing's a match for me and Clarissa. We'll blow everything away. I get worn out and drowsy when I overdo it. So I try to blow up things in moderation, of course. From what she says, it ain't time for me to really show my stuff yet. So I'm just warming up until then.
Okay.
But man, this is fun. I wonder what it'll be like when I go all out. What kind of havoc am I gonna wreak?
You and Risa should hang out.
What? You're surprised I don't know already? Of course I don't. I've never gone all out before. Have you ever gone all out, Bonehead? I mean, like, all out? Like, given literally everything?
I get knocked out a lot. Does that count?
If you have, then how are you still alive? Are you messing with me, Bonehead? Whatever, I'm done talking. I'm hankering for a fight again. Watch me blow him up with just a fraction of my power!
Why are we yelling? Why? But now we're back to February again. I don't know.
That outfit. Are you an Arcs operative? Wow, that's awesome! Oh,
I
sorry.
make Fomar look good.
My name's Ulk. I always looked forward to being an Arcs operative, you know? So I couldn't help but ask. I say looked forward in past tense because I didn't make the cut. Apparently, I don't have the ability to manipulate photons.
Oh, they're finally establishing that not everybody is a murder
It's
machine.
really a shame, but there's nothing I can do. Being an Arcs is no joke, so I won't force them to accept me. Honestly, I'll get over it.
Smart.
I'm more worried about my friend, though.
Oh?
He's so introverted and timid, but something suddenly made him fixated on becoming an Arcs operative.
Oh, really?
And it turns out he does have the talent. So now he's joined Arcs all by himself. It's horrible. Will he really be okay by himself? He hardly comes to see me anymore. I'm just kind of worried about him.
Is it Explosion Boy? Is it Fisty LaRue? Like... It's gonna end up being somebody we know. Or it's gonna be this guy. I've run into him on Urgent Quest, like... getting his shit kicked in, so...
Hark!
Cool hat,
Oh,
though.
it's just you, the one from Arcs. Phew, I figured you were an enemy. That's a bullet dodged. It's just, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of fighting.
I like the new take on the old Force hats. It's just even
I
larger
only
and more
joined Arcs
ridiculous.
because I happen to have the aptitude and because it was the in thing to do.
Yeah, it's probably this guy.
Honestly, this scary stuff is beyond me. I wonder if it's too late to back out. Probably, huh? Yeah, sorry you had to hear all that. I guess I'd better get going.
And then this guy.
What do you want? Are you here to mock me?
I recognize that voice actor.
Say what you will. My name is Zig. I used
gotta
to
look this
be a
one up.
master swordsmith, but I'm already dried up at a mere 75 years old.
Cam Clark. Okay, I've definitely
Passion
seen that,
or
heard that name somewhere else.
creativity used to come to me as easily as breathing, but now, nothing. My heart trembled at the decisive battle 40 years ago. Then again during the fight for our lives 10 years ago. For me, there is nothing more exciting than large-scale combat. But now that the front line has died down, my enthusiasm has died down with
I
it.
gotta make a cast at some point.
Part of me still wants to make weapons, but even now, I have my pride as a craftsman. I refuse to make anything half-hearted.
That's good.
Sorry, I didn't mean to grumble. For some reason, I find you very easy to open up to.
It's cool.
Would you indulge me about one last thing? If you ever come across something that could stoke the fires of my creativity again, I'd like you to bring it to me.
I'm guessing maybe that explains some of his
It should be something.
client orders. Guess he makes stuff for you. Oh, these two. I love these two.
Hey, hey! It's me, Patty, the most informed informant of all the Ark's ops. In top form once again.
If you say so.
Is that so? 'Cause it didn't look like you got much useful information to me.
Your rules.
That's all in the past. My eyes are on the future. Oh, but I did get to know an old man I found hanging out in the break room. He said he used to make weapons. Pretty cool, right?
Oh, that guy.
That must be Zig. He's a famous master swordsmith.
Thanks for telling me what he just told me.
For the most informed informant, I'm surprised you didn't already know who he was.
I'm not into that sort of thing.
Is that so? Zig the Master Swordsmith is a hard-headed old man who's been a major weapons maker for 40 years. But lately, he hasn't been making anything.
Oh no.
It's
Kind of what he
too
told me
bad.
already again.
People used to say that one day he would make a weapon on par with the cosmogenic arms. But I guess that'll never happen now.
Apparently Cam Clark, he's done a lot of like side voice work, but he did do Orin in Smash. So, huh.
What are cosmogenic arms again? Are those like the first swords that were ever made or something?
That's right. They were prototypes made with no expense spared, but ended up being so powerful they were nigh unusable.
That means
The
that's
weapons we
and
use
get late
now
game cool
are
stuff to
basically
get.
toned down versions of them.
But this old man can still make them, huh? Wow, he's really impressive.
No, he's never made one of those. Instead of talking all the time, maybe you should try listening for a change.
Meh.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Come on, this has been pretty educational for you too, right? right?
Yes?
Man, if he's that amusing, maybe I should have him make a weapon for me.
Good
You
luck.
mean the same old man who hasn't been making anything for anyone lately?
Exactly. Alright, so. Yay, geology. Oh, Rogio was the guy we talked to earlier. I didn't even recognize him in the thing. Alright.
Oh, are you an ARC's operative? Perhaps you've come to take on my request.
I guess.
Thank you very much. You're truly doing me a great service.
Okay.
I'm currently studying the structure of planets, but the one planet I'm lacking data on is Nevarius. I had assumed there would be more information on it, considering it's the first planet every ARC's member goes to. It's quite strange.
Yeah, we're bad at writing stuff down.
Apologies. I get a little carried away. My name is Rogio, by the way. My request is simple. I'd like you to conduct a geological survey of Nevarius.
Can do.
I'm
What
partly
kind of
curious
caves?
about its structure, but to be perfectly
Legos?
honest, I'm doing this because
Something
my
else.
intuition is
Maybe.
telling me
Oh,
I
well,
must.
no. The tunnels are on Lillipon.
It's incredibly strange that its tropical forest transitions so suddenly into a tundra.
That's weird!
We can't deny that it clearly exists, and yet something about it just doesn't make sense.
Maybe we're in a video game.
The fact that we don't have any data on such a strange phenomenon almost makes me wonder if someone's hiding something.
That's highly likely.
I'm sorry. A scholar like myself shouldn't make such a big deal out of a mere theory.
That's cool.
The first rule of being a good scientist is, if something is suspicious, investigate it. So I think we'll learn a lot from a good look around.
Alright, well, I've taken a few.
I'm sorry to ask you to go to so much trouble, but I hope you'll lend me a hand.
Can do. Already done, technically, probably. This asshole. But it's not reading as a combat quest, so gonna show up and be menacing, I guess.
What's the matter? It seems I've stopped receiving your coordinates. Is something wrong?
Oh, now just some jerk.
Pardon, but who was that? Rumor has it that someone's been seen around the tundra. Could that be them?
I don't know, but I'm gonna go kick his
Is
ass.
something the matter? A noise, you say? No, my readings haven't detected anything particularly strange.
Oh, great, I got brain ear problems. Fantastic. Next. Alright, we have a fight. Finally. Casual's fine, just because otherwise... Well, hardcore, last time I played hardcore, I got my ass beat, so... Maybe once we clear the rest of these, we'll go in and get the hardcore versions.
What's the matter? Are you alright?
Are you okay? Lost a wolf.
Another strange noise. Sorry, I'm still not detecting it.
Oh well. Guess we'll leave.
Oh! Look at that!
It's a crystal. And I'm looking at it, so thanks.
What exactly is this? It seems artificial. Is it something an ARC's operative left behind? No, it feels unnatural.
Not entirely feeling the delivery on this bit, but whatever. Did I actually get a cool item?
Based on its parameters, it seems to be a weapon, and yet it has an odd shape. Is it broken?
I wonder if the type of weapon changes depending on your class.
Are you alright? Who is that?
Don't know.
Drop that.
No. Thanks for the cover.
That was close. Hey,
Hey,
I was curious, so I started following you.
that's kind of
So
creepy.
what's going on here?
Are they from Arx?
It's your job to look up things like that.
Just ran a complete search. Let's see what we've got. What do you mean, no hits?
Hey, you, state your name and affiliation. Are you ignoring me? With that stupid mask? Lose it, you creep.
Get in my way, and I'll kill you.
Didn't work the first time, so.
Well, all right. Guess we're gonna do this the hard way then.
Yay, we finally get to kick something else's ass.
Leave it to me.
Your Majesty, code you.
That was quick. Crispy fries. What's up? 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 Whoopie with this Dakimakura. That throws ice balls. Quality. It looks like there's more parts to
You're
it.
wide open!
Aha.
Whoa there! You chipped my sword, but you aren't looking so hot either.
Damn you.
Whew, that was nuts. Hey,
I will say, even with
okay
like
there?
the mediocre delivery on some of the characters, like it's still a lot easier to follow than the alt text
was that
cutscenes in the
masked
original.
Joker after that junk you're holding? You heard a weird noise. I didn't.
Neither did I.
No, I didn't. I didn't pick up anything either.
Nobody asked you.
Well, save it for the lobby. Now let's get out of here. Hey, you got the data you wanted, right, Professor?
Yes, I have plenty. But how did you know what my request was?
Yeah, well, you know how it is. A senior's always got to know everything their junior's up to.
Except
Okay.
I'm the one who looked it up.
Ugh, don't blow my cover. Come on, let's mosey.
Oh, we got a fragment. Yeah, there's probably more parts. Yeah, we got 2 new partner cards. Sweet. Want to see if there's anything urgent going on? Probably not. We would have gotten a little alert at the top. It would be on an hour. I don't know exactly how frequently they occur. But worst comes to worst, more cutscenes. $200 experience. That's so pathetic. But I mean, I think you're supposed to do all the story stuff early on. So that does make some sense. Then I level. Okay, what do we get? Oh, okay, it's an item. Yeah. Hoping to push to 20 by the end of the I don't think it's gonna happen. If I at least get to 18, that'd be great. But I don't think that's gonna happen either. Okay, at least I got these helmets. I probably should have just saved the gems, but eh. Like, there's no way I'm getting the gun. Oh, it's a big-ass heart, too. But on the plus side, I never really play Ranger or Gunner characters, so I'm not too sad I'm missing out on that. Oh well. Yeah, let's keep going.
Which quest are you up for?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm good. Just a little headache there. I won't push my luck. I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Well, we'll get you a nice Spacetaminophen.
I'm
Take care of
sorry
that.
you had to see that after coming to check up on me.
A PSO'd them all.
I'm sure I'll be fine with
Right.
a little rest.
Those are the questions. Wiki is useless. Just try to see how many chapters there were, but alright, hope. Keep plugging away. At least when I hit the 2-hour mark. Oh, this is probably the thing that Zig wanted.
Oh, it's you. Are you here to show me something? Something that might stoke my fires again?
Sure.
Forget it. It's no use. Another run-of-the-mill weapon could never hope to light a fire in my
robo-loins. Get out.
What is this thing? Its form is riddled with excess, and yet it's greater than the sum of its parts.
It's like one part, but okay.
How was something shaped like this ever made? For that
3D
matter,
printers.
how did they even refine this kind of material?
Very carefully.
Tell me, where did you get this?
I found it in a glowy, gem
You
thing.
found it inside.
Oh, ice.
Ice? But that's... And yet... Oh, never mind. I can't worry about the details. I have work that must be done.
What a free cool weapon.
Would you lend me a piece of this broken weapon? I may just be able to repair it. Don't worry, I'm not looking for anything in return.
Yet.
In fact, I'll even make it worth your while. If there's a weapon you need, I'll make it for you.
Yay! We got a
There's
weaponsman.
something about this broken, fragmented weapon that calls to me. I have to see what it's supposed to look like.
Alright, well, if I find a schematic, I'll let
The
you know.
fires inside me that I thought had died out are back with a vengeance.
I love vengeance.
I cannot wait. This will be fun.
I love fun.
What are you going to look like when you're back to your true self? I'm so excited I can hardly stand it.
Wait, excuse me? Oh, he's talking about the weapon, not me. Well, it's probably like some foreshadowing to me, but... Yay, glowy lady's gonna say some weird stuff. Cool. Let's talk in circles. It's my favorite.
A new divergence matrix has been born. A reality that was possible precisely because you arrived at the path you were supposed to.
Sweet, quantums and stuff.
You will bear witness to many things both hereafter and henceforth. Previously as well.
Okay.
However, you must not avert your eyes. You must learn the truth and arrive at a solution. That is something only you are allowed to do.
I mean, that makes some sense.
At this time, I can say nothing, because there is no meaning in saying anything more. I only ask for your faith.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the things she's been saying don't have much meaning to him, so that really would not be a change of pace in any way, shape, or form. Throwing out there. Well, at least I got some gems. Putting up with her nonsense for a couple minutes. More with the lily pens. One is not enough probably means I need more bits and pieces. I like that they have like the filler default character, which is the one from the hunter from the promo art. With the screenshot. The Force can be dangerous. Yeah, I know. I am one. I'm dangerous. Telling me something I already know.
Oh, it's you. Hey, I could use some input. Or maybe some Rex. I had to party up with that Force again. It was awful. And I didn't get a say in it.
Excuse me, sir, are you talking shit?
I mean, she's a Force. She's got all the endurance of a paper bag, but she keeps running to the head of our formation.
Okay, I will admit that Marlu's kind of an idiot when it comes to not getting hit.
I asked her why, and she said it was because the best defense is to destroy enemies faster. She just dove in headlong. Didn't even care.
But I totally agree with that sentiment.
I can't work with this. Every time I try to reason with her, she digs in her heels and refuses to listen.
Why don't you try to reason with her so she digs in her heels at the back of the pack?
I barely averted the worst case scenario by doing what I could to draw enemies off her. But man, Forces are such a pain to work with.
I will ask you again, are you talking shit?
You should never push stuff like that on your teammates. There's no I in team.
But there is plenty of meat.
And just so we're clear, the only reason I helped out was because I'm a hunter. I had zero ulterior motives.
I didn't ask if you did have ulterior motives. Somebody's got a crush. Oh god, I want to hear her side of this. This should be great. This should be great.
Hello there. If you have a moment, I would like to discuss something. Or maybe gripe. I'm still on the fence about that part.
I think her waist is narrower than her head.
See, I partied with this hunter recently. I objected, but I didn't get a say in it.
Oh, she used a contraction. That's
It was just not working, though. Every time I tried to step up, he would get in my way and drone on about it being dangerous. I know hunters are tough, but they are not invincible. It makes more sense to take enemies out fast.
Exactly.
But that stubborn fool insists on clinging to the stereotypical idea that hunters should always take point. He did protect me and all, but we were dreadfully inefficient, and I felt like I had to walk on eggshells around him.
Don't let him be giant baby.
Partying with a hunter is so tiring. I have nothing personal against them, but I would sooner stick with Forces.
Damn right. Solidarity. Definitely want to learn about Gedimald's past. Why is he such an enormous asshole?
Oh, hi there.
Hello.
Things here are... well, we've got a long ways to go, I'm afraid. See you over there.
I guess she's negotiating with... Hi.
They've started to peek out, but they still refuse to come any closer. And I don't want to scare them by getting too close myself. Pretty sad state of affairs, huh? Here I am, afraid to make a move, out of fear of rejection.
Oh, really?
Hey!
I'm good, it's cool.
They'll run away if you get too close to the...
So,
They're staying put?
yeah, I'll probably wait for you to get your ass over here for hours. You've got a better rapport with these clowns than I do.
Well, what do you know? It wasn't them who was scared. It was me. I see that now. Thank you.
You're welcome, tiny robot friend. Just also kind of draining just because it's so tedious. The world building is cool, but just breaking you down in all these little cutscenes is
Me?
ridiculous.
Well, I've reached a point where I can get closer to them and even touch them, but...
But what? Oh, they don't speak.
Yes,
space
that's
people.
right. This person is a friend of mine. I wonder if they understand me. Do you get it? This person is my friend. And that's usually how it goes. Feels like I'm still missing something crucial to understanding them.
Like their language?
I know they communicate among themselves using their voices, so I'm sure it should be possible for me to as well, but...
All this time we still haven't come up with universal translators.
Me and this one? Yes, we're friends. Wait, hang on. That sounded like the same number of words that I just spoke. Are your vocal organs just different from ours? Hey, wait up! Sorry, but I need to go after them.
Okay, so he's just like, yeah, whatever, Pete. Alright, what's Fisty McFisterson's deal here? Even a little bit of his deal would be enlightening. I thought you said it was just a scratch.
Are those your footsteps I hear? Oh, please forgive me for speaking so bluntly.
Oh.
I'm a bit injured is all, but please leave me be. I am not in need of your kindness. I do not deserve it. Not since all was lost 10 years ago.
Okay.
Not until Master Gedemholt smiles once again. No, not until he can trust someone again. Not until then can I...
Shayna! Close your damn mouth, unless you want a fly to land in it.
Guy's such a piece of shit.
Oh, Master Gedemholt.
If you've got energy to flap your lips, then get those legs moving instead. And you, quit sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. If you don't want to get cut down before your prime, that is.
I'm terribly sorry.
Not your fault you hang out with a loser.